So I'm super excited for the first episode of our Entrepreneur Highlight web series. So I'm here with my friend Zay Hampton, the founder and CEO of Royal Line Group. So we're really just going to dive into his story and learn about the process and journey that he's been on, starting this business and being successful for himself. So Zay, appreciate you coming on with us.
Absolutely.
So yeah, talk to us a little bit about your story and how you got to the position to where you're at today.
So, I started my company back in 2016. It really was just kind of like a whirlwind of different events that were happening. I thought I wanted to do the engineering route, got into that. I was working out of town, making a lot of money, but I still wasn't enjoying what I was doing. So then from there, I was always into clothes. So I started getting into that. Opened up my first clothing store with the help of a good friend of mine. That went pretty good, but it still wasn't what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So, I went out to New York with a group of people, and I saw that they were doing car rentals. And I was actually the one that rented the cars. So I was able to see the process, and I saw the potential there. And I just knew it. I'm like, this is something I think I want to do. So, I tried it, and I just, it just took off from there. It definitely wasn't easy though, but that was the start of it. That's how everything started.
Okay, for sure. So do you feel like throughout your journey that, there was a few pivotal moments or things that happened to help you, get that leg up in business? Or do you feel like it was just, a long and steady grind of putting in the work to get to where you are today?
Yeah, I think it was just mostly trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing was, like that pivotal moment that was just like, wow, like everything came overnight or I had one big deal. It was just, constant consistency and just dedication. And, I knew once I was able to do what I do now on my worst days and still, have the energy or at least the desire to do it, I knew like this is what I wanted to do. So, I just kept planting seeds and being consistent. And then eventually, I started seeing the results. Things started growing into bigger things. I started building relationships and, but I definitely will say moving away from my city, because I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. I moved to Charlotte in around 2017, the beginning of 2018. And just that being able, like having to sink or swim, I didn't know anybody there. I didn't have any connections, didn't have any help, no friends, no family. I was forced to either, take off or fail. And, failure wasn't an option for me. So I just had to reinvent myself and recreate the business in a whole. And that was probably like the most pivotal thing that happened in, my business journey.
I love that. Yeah, I resonate with that heavily, not being from Arizona. So I definitely see where you're coming from. All right, so tell us more about your current business, about the Royal Line Group.
So the Royal Line Group was kind of a butterfly of my previous business. My previous business was just strictly car rentals, where it was just, come rent a car, kind of like a higher end enterprise. But when I started thinking of, the Royal Line Group and what I wanted my business to stand for, we started focusing more on the details. Instead of it just being a place where you can come and rent a car or a nice car for the day, how can we make it more of a lifestyle? Okay. So, we have a custom fleet of vehicles. Every vehicle is customized. We try to offer more services with the vehicles, like a trip coordinator. I try to be there for all of my customers, ask them what their stay is going to be like so we can try to plan, from point A to point B or, from Friday to Monday, they can come to, the Royal Line for anything that they need, whether it's, just the travel accommodations or events or, a dinner plan, dinner reservation, something like that. So, the Royal Line Group is really, everybody's personal lifestyle concierge. Every single person that comes to us, we try to be like their personal assistant as far as their lifestyle.
I love that. So how long have you been doing this for?
So the rentals, probably about 4 years, but Royal Line as a whole, you know, like really running a smooth lifestyle management company, it's been about 2 years.
Okay.
You know, we did some proposals. That was fun where, you know, we were in charge of setting it up, having the vehicle there, taking the pictures, just, you know, literally, you know, being that personal assistant for somebody. That was a whole different experience. And that was kind of like the test of time, you know, like, is this really what you wanted to do? And we loved every moment of it. You know, especially my wife got to really kind of highlight her services with the interior design. So it was just perfect. But yeah, 2 years now has been what we started when we started the Royal Line.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really like how you kind of encapsulated everything within the Royal Line Group, how you're, you know, providing value to people on a bigger scale than just the car rentals, and how you made a whole lifestyle business out of it.
Yeah, we just really wanted to make sure, you know, life isn't just black and white. You know, when we, you know, Royal Line, we make it happen. You know, you don't come to Royal Line and ask, you know, what do you have or what do we offer? We just ask, what do you need? You know? So
I like that.
You know, that's what we do.
Awesome. So where could our viewers, where could our listeners find Royal Line Group, find your personal information? Where could they find that at?
We could be found, so our website is royallinegroup.com, and our Instagram is Royal Line Group, one word. And we're located in Old Town Scottsdale, right in Fashion Square, so they can find us there.
Awesome. Well, Zay, I appreciate you coming on for our first Entrepreneur Highlight series. You know, so yeah, if you really resonated with this message, if you, you know, resonate with what we're doing here, trying to highlight entrepreneurs here in the community, feel free to follow us on social media and stay tuned for our upcoming Entrepreneur Highlight episodes. Thank you.